Hello, I am going to show the new resources. I did a blog post about new resources. I'll probably, let's put out the music as well. Yeah, I did a blog post about the new resources. I'll just show some of them in live gameplay here. So, it used to be every planet type had its own kind of resource, which was fine as far as it went, but it was kind of boring. Like, you could go to... Each planet type was at least useful because it had its own resource. So far you just sell all of them anyway, so they'll kind of cash into money in the end. But there was at least something different looking you could get in each planet. But now I've got an awful lot more items. I've simplified the item system as well. Let's get this super weapon. Super weapon acquired. Pretty cool. Let's just show the mega guns for no reason. There we go, and they use up all your ammo in one go. That's kind of how it was rebalanced. There we go. Super weapon acquired. Homing bullets are fun as well, so let's keep those around. So I have iron here on the ground in the lava planets, but I had to do a certain amount of research on this as well. Just finding something kind of... Like, I had graphics for... There we go, so it's sulfur. And yeah, so I did a certain amount of scientific research in ChatGPT about what would count as sensible things to find in the lava planets, and trying to avoid overlap as well, because it kept telling me I think you'd find quartz in the rock. Quartz is the resource now, but... I don't want to just have quartz everywhere, and every planet's got to have... every planet type has got to have unique resources. So, I tried to make stuff that kind of made sense. And also stuff that was kind of colourful and a little bit mythic. Like, this isn't exactly a hard sci-fi universe. I have iron, really, because iron is associated with blacksmithing and fire and things, and there's a fire planet. So, it's... In a way, my interest in the scientific side is kind of secondary. I don't want to, like, blatantly violate science, but at the same time, it's more important that the resources just kind of feel right, and it's all kind of hard sci-fi. Quartz is on the rock planet. These raised areas have quartz. And then, yeah, and then there's quite a bit of it. You can fill up pretty easily on quartz. I made the sound effect is made by a glass lid in my kitchen over there. It's kind of made my own sound effects with a glass lid. But there should be... Okay, well actually there's two other things. So near the holes, I think there should be copper. What have we got here? Yeah, here we are. So there is copper. And I think for the sound effect of copper I slowed down the iron effect. I figured copper is a softer metal. A lot of the ideas came from ChatGPT talking about science with me. If you don't use ChatGPT for these things, you should. There is also gold. It's a bit harder to find. I'm not sure if I'm gonna find gold. The idea is supposed to be that the gold is near the raised areas as well. And the other thing about all these resources is they just make the environment more interesting. It's one of these little guys. I might be able to talk to them later. I'm not sure what they'd be able to say. But yeah, just the way the resources spawn kind of makes the landscape important. So you find these raised areas, and then it kind of gives you an incentive to change your path from just lawn-mowing back and forth across the map. You have to... You kind of trace the outline of these places, which I found is something you kind of want to do anyway. I even before I implemented resources, I found myself just tracing the outline of these things. So I'm kind of incentivizing what you want to do. Like I say, I don't know if I'll find any gold, because the other thing is, it's not random what you'll get exactly. From the position of the resource, you kind of know what you're going to get once you know how it spawns. So if it's high rocks, you know that it's going to be quartz. If it's, I think, ground near high rocks, then you know it's going to be gold. And then if it's near a hole, you know it's going to be copper. So there's no need to kind of scour over the resources and, like, you know, you don't need to check every you don't need to check every resource thing here just to see whether it's gold, because there isn't that much mystery about what you're going to get, really. I mean, we could just about have rare, awesome things that come out or something. I'm not sure I want to incentivize that, that's the thing. Normally, you've got to think in terms of incentives, and I don't want to incentivize people to just scour across the whole map, you know? Ooh, so, yeah, cutting to... I did find some gold. Here it is. This will be gold. Yeah. Gold is a lot rarer. It's going to be found by the high rocks, but you'd have to search around for it. I actually have some tools in here that let me see how many of each thing. I guess there's 12 gold on the whole planet. I'm a little bit concerned about someone wanting to hunt down all the gold. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to. I might even put some things in later that tell you how much gold is left or something if you want to do that, but I don't really want people to be scouring over the whole planet and everything. That's not the plan. They're supposed to kind of go in, hunt for what they want, and then go away again. That's the kind of incentive I want to have. Anyway, I think I'll end this video around here. I'll come back and look at some more resources next time. Do you have a game idea you've always wanted to make but don't know how to get started? My coaching is designed to help you finish your first game in ClickTeam Fusion 2.5. Click the link in the description to join my Discord server, and let's get you on the path to being the game developer you always wanted to be.